welcome everyone to another video of CORNFLAKES Gaming. Welcome to another tech news of CORNFLAKES Gaming. We have a lot to cover today, coming right out from Intel, NVIDIA and AMD. I hope you have your cuppa ready because I have mine and let's dive into it. Alright, so let's start off with Intel. So yesterday we got to know that Intel is set to announce the new CPU lineup called the Arrow Lake S. This series will not only feature a new name, it will feature a whole new architecture overhaul. The CPU architecture will be upgraded to Lion Curve P cores and SkyMount E cores, similar to those featured in the Core Ultra 200V, also known as the Lunar Lake. So Intel is currently briefing the media on the new series, and one of the slides got leaked. This slide appears to showcase the IPC gain from both type of cores. The right side focuses on the IPC gain of Lion Cove over Raptor Cove, which is the predecessor, including a 9% increment compared to the predecessor. The left side, on the other hand, that claims that SkyMount has a 32% higher IPC compared to Gracemount. So SkyMount's significant gain is due to the increased L2 cache bandwidth. On the other hand, Lion Curve includes 36 megabytes of LCC, which is last level cache, and uses 16.67 MHz clock frequency, likely referring to improvement in instruction handling or scheduling based on clock cycles. The leak slide also mentions an improved memory state system with enhanced internal memory enabling 3 megabytes of L2 cache per core. But in a new slide that is shared, shows that the Intel Core Ultra 9 285K compared to the Ryzen 9 9950X in 4 benchmarks. It claims that Intel has 8% geometric increase over last gen series in a single threaded application and 4% advantage over the Ryzen 9 9950X. The second news coming from Intel is Intel has finally fixed the instability issue with the 13th gen and the 14th gen CPUs, which first started 6 months ago on a tournament of Tekken, when all the challengers had their PC B-sorting in middle of the tournament, which was a huge problem and a huge mark on the Intel's company name. On the other hand, Intel has not yet developed an app or something like that, a software which will detect any issues with your CPU. Intel has said that you have to personally give it to Intel to troubleshoot any type of physical hardware problem that is involved in your CPUs, and that comes for all of them. Moving on to a third news all the way from NVIDIA. NVIDIA 4090 and 4080 graphics cards are officially getting discontinued by NVIDIA, and this is because we are set to launch the all new 50 series of RTX graphics cards that are coming very soon. So with the release of new processors from Intel and AMD and release of new graphics card from NVIDIA, this winter is going to be a huge one if you are building a new PC for yourself. Speaking of new processors, last week we spoke about 9800 X3D being released the next year. Well, for now, within one day, we have the benchmark for 9800 X3D. So far, the 9800 X3D has been benchmarked on Cinnamon Bench, and the single core processor of the 9800 X3D compared to the 9850 X3D is kind of subpar, almost equal to each other. But when it comes to 9800 X3D to 7800 X3D, the Cinnamon Bench of both the single and the multi-core processor is huge. The performance difference is huge. So we are gonna get a lower power consumption and good performance, and possibly this might be one of the best CPUs that will come that we will get next year. Who knows? Personally, I feel that this is the golden era of building your new PC. We have finally arrived where we can have a good CPU, we can have a good GPU finally, and not compromise performance compared to the predecessors. For the last 2 or 3 generations, we have seen that the 3060 when compared to the 4060, it was more, there was a shift in, there was a decrease in the bus speed, and there were many decrease in many segments, and the improvement was not that much as we used to see. The scale of improvement was not that much as we used to see. But I feel the new 50 series of the graphics card, maybe, and this is my assumption, it may finally bring the scale of improvement that we used to see over the years. On the other hand, if we see the benchmark scores of the processors both from Intel and from AMD, we can see a significant increase of performance from the predecessor processors, which sounds like a very good leap of faith for all the gamers and a very good path that both AMD and Intel are heading towards. So that's it from my side on the tech news of Cornflakes Gaming. I hope you enjoy the stream, enjoy your stay, and I'll see you on Thursday.